Alrighty guys, so I'm going to do this quick little video right now so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. This is going to be me just talking about this. It's going to be very quick. So I want to thank everybody for actually liking the video I did with Dragon Age Absolution. I didn't think I was going to get that much like on it. I really didn't. This was just me expressing my frustration with the story. And it seemed like I wasn't the only one. But this has been a trend right now with Netflix as of late. And needs to be addressed. Um, and let me before I get involved, get really indulged with this video. I want to say this: I do not have a problem with the community, the alphabet community. I do not have a problem with the representation of the LGBT community. I don't have a problem with that. However, I do have a problem when you're forcing it down my motherfucking throat. The only exception was She-Ra because She-Ra, right off the bat, told me what we were going to do with it. And even then, I kind of give it a pass, but it still wasn't one that forced it down our throat. I only got She-Ra, Voltron, and this new one, Dragon Age. And as you clearly see, Arcade is in that top, which was done properly well. And I am going to talk about each and every one of those aspects as much. I already talked about Dragon Age, so I don't really need to go too much to depth with it. That was done poorly wrong. Automatically, you show me this less than, 20 minutes in, and this is what we get? Oh, hell no. I'm already not going to like it. Plus, I didn't look at the episode count. That's 6 episodes or 4 episodes. So you wasted my time with a scene of these two kissing. Could have been the end scene, but we all know why this wasn't the end scene. If you saw the piece of garbage, you know why. And it's just bad writing. It's honestly story first, characters first, or some people do characters first, then story. It don't matter. Along those two things are first, then do what the hell you want to do later, okay? That is the other problem. Another one I wanted to use was Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous. I didn't really be able to get the clip for that one. It's Yasmin and Yas, but that was done properly because that wasn't forced down my throat to season 3 or 4, which is fine. You took the time to actually develop these characters where I gave a fuck about them, and you also took the time to actually do them properly where you wanted to do your little thing with them. That's fine. Okay? It's cool. I would have added on there, but it is what it is. Voltron. We all know about Voltron. Started off great. Fantastic. Season 1, 2, great. But Netflix went through a period of time where they wanted to be more diverse and include every type of relationship. The LGBT community was very hot at the time when the show was about to wrap up, and you clearly see what they did to my boy down here, Shiro, and made him, gave him white hair, and took his arm away, and made him bisexual, which I did not see coming because there was no mention of that. There was no reference to that till the later seasons. But I feel that was more of a Netflix thing than a show and its entirely thing. Hell, everybody was pushing for Shiro and Keith. I mean, at least that goddamn it made sense because those motherfuckers were together for so long in space. But this was it is what it is. She-Ra, I already talked about She-Ra. It did its business. It's throughout the whole episode. She-Ra and Catra, which is a relationship that I never wanted to see ever again. Still have not seen the final season. Will not see the final season. I think like I said, I gave it some time. There was a couple seasons where they just went from the story and to focus more on She-Ra's past, and it's one of those shows that I don't hate, but it's one of those shows I could do without. Let's just be honest there. She-Ra, The Power of Princesses, is a show that could be voted up, locked up, buried, alive, and never return. And I think we all could be happy with that. Then we get to Arcane up there. Done properly. The first episode, they gave us a backstory. We all know the story with that one. It was done properly. I have no issue with the relationship they had. And even then, they still didn't go full throttle with it. It's kind of like that Korra and Asami type of shit. It's like we wanted to go there, but we couldn't really go there this season. We'll go there maybe next season. Or Korra and Asami type of thing where we wanted to go there, but stay tuned for the webcomic, type of shit. But it was done properly where it didn't insult my intelligence. I wasn't angry. It wasn't forced down my throat. It was done organically. The story was still there first. The characters were all there. So when they did this, I was like, yeah, that's fine. Because you hit the bullet points that I wanted to see. Story and characters. Not only that, you had good animations too. Dragon Age of Absolution or Dragon Age of Absolute Shit had good animation, but the characters weren't there, nor the fucking story. We didn't know about the story till later on. And honestly, they were better off without the story because when you find out the full story, you hate Mira. So it's like with Arcade, you actually like the characters and you're conflicted because you feel bad for Jinx and you feel bad for her sister, but you're like, you don't know. And then Cisco. He is one of those typical those villains that you sit there like, yo, like I'm actually sympathetic for your ass, and you know what he did because you're like, oh, I want to get hit. I hope he gets his. But then when he got his, you're like, that's sad. That's good writing. That's good television writing. That is just good writing, good story in general. That's what I look for in a show. This right here, this Dragon Age of Absolute Shit, it's not what I want. I'm not a Michael Bay fan who wants mindless action. Don't care for it. Even She-Ra had a story for the first part of it, but it was done poorly too. And Voltron, we all know what happened with that, but there was a story. You see my point. I've gave you 3 examples of what story is, and this one just threw it out the way and just said, fuck the story. We gonna do what we want. And you ain't liking it, then we ain't gonna watch it. Well, motherfucker, ain't nobody really watching it. I'm not IGN. I'm not Disney Plus. I'm not none of these reviewers that's going to be like, it's okay. Even though you give it to me early, I'm still going to give it the hard R raw review. It sucks. It's garbage. Compared to these other ones here, I will watch all these again over that. I will even watch She-Ra the Power of Princesses. I will dare debury it. I will go in the grave and take it out and rewatch it again. Because at the end of the day, there's a story and the characters, as bland as the fuck they are, there are effort put into it at times. This shit had no effort into it. None. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. None. And I'm disappointed because I expected more. But I saw the trailer for it and I said, Johnson, you know goddamn well what they're going for. Give it a chance, though, because you always give animation show a chance. Hell no. I watched this over goddamn Pinocchio, the Del Toro film. Oh, I'm mad as fuck that I chose this motherfucker over Del Toro film. I could at least be done and be enjoyed. This boy, this garbage. But that's what I want to say. And this is kind of my video of why I hate Dragon Age, okay? Why I hate the Dragon Age. And I promise you, I guarantee you, there's going to be people disliking the video. And that's fine. But this is just my opinion, okay? But as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I will see you guys in the next video.